In this golf swing lesson, we're going to be talking about one of the biggest golf swing mistakes I see amateurs making when it comes to working out how to hit their driver long and straight. And in today's golf swing lesson, I promise this is going to be one of the simplest golf tips that you will ever have to help you hit these things, hitting your driver long and straight. So what are some of the common patterns that we see when it comes to miss-hitting driver and struggling to get that distance and that curvature right for those longer, straighter shots? And I done a video recently on why potentially I hit it a long way. I'll tag it in the corner, really popular video. And in that video, I talk about how to turn. And there were quite a few comments in that video about age, fitness and physique, flexibility that stops those golfers getting that turn, like possibly I do, to gain some speed, to hit that golf ball a long way with a driver. I promise you, this is so simple. We're going to give you a little golf swing hack to make turning in the backswing super easy. You might have already seen this drill before. I've even done it before in one of my videos, and I'll tag that in the corner here as well. And that video up there is more about trying to find which power source is best for you, but it is in that video, so check that one out too. And it's how you set up to the golf ball. And I've had it a lot in the comments for years. Matt, why are you aiming at the right? Matt, your feet are aiming miles right. You're always gonna hit it there. Well, if you take this golf swing tip onto the golf course after practicing it on the range, because you start hitting your driver so well, be prepared for those kind of comments. But luckily for this video, you'll now have the weapons to go, well, this is why I do it, and I'm hitting great shots. So maybe you should go and watch Coach Lockey's videos and try and improve your golf. How to set up to the golf ball with a driver to help you turn. And it's so simple. How much you do this is totally up to you in practice. Work out how much you need to do it. And then, like I say, go and take it out on the course if it improves your drivers, which hopefully it will. So basically, if you are struggling to turn from a standard setup, let's say a standard setup for most amateur golfers is parallel to your target line. So your feet line is parallel to your target line, or where your club face is basically aiming at the start of your swing. If you are struggling with turn, so getting this hip to turn back, which will then cause you to sway off that golf ball and get your pressures and weights way too far back, and then you struggle to get back to the golf ball, hitting blocks, hooks, big high slices, then drop this trail foot back and all of a sudden you open up a whole new world. I even do it when I'm going for a big one, trying to hit an absolute bomb. So I set up to the golf ball and then I just drop my right foot casually back, which then already starts to open these hips. If you didn't know, and I have been talking about this recently a lot in my videos, if you get to the top of your swing and you start to fire your hips open, that's gonna kick your hand path out. Get your club really steep. Real common traits that you see with slices of the golf ball. People that struggle with gaining that distance that they want with driver. Struggling with angle of attack issues, which is going to get that spin really high with driver, which is what you don't want to hit long and straighter drives. Presetting your stance slightly closed is going to help you set these hips a bit more open in that backswing, straight from the off. So I drop that right foot back, my hips start to open, and again, when I go for a longer bomb drive, if I'm on a par 5, I'll start to do this because again, I want to get even more turn. As already I've got turn, but I want to get more turn. This is going to allow me to get my hips even further back. It's going to allow my hands to get deeper in that backswing. Longer backswings, all the characteristics that you want to hit longer and straighter golf drives. I told you it's super simple, but honestly, it can be an absolute game changer. Set yourself up like you normally do to a drive, and when you're ready, just bring that foot, sneak it back a little bit. How much you want to do it, totally up to you. On the driving range, really experiment, drop it real far back. And then find a happy medium out on that golf course. So I've dropped my foot back. Matt, You're aiming right. I know. This is now going to allow me to really turn those hips, get these hands deeper. And now, if I really feel like I want to spin those hips, they're going to be more closed than what they would be if I turn them the same amount from my standard position and standard setup. So, opening them more on the way back, doing the same amount of turns on the way down is going to have a different impact on where your hips are aligned, which is going to have an impact on your hand paths, how that shaft starts to shallow in the downswing, and then you'll be able to start increasing that club head speed, hopefully, getting much better face to paths, club paths, getting that energy all in line to hit those longer and straighter golf drives. A little bit right, draw back, come on. And there you can see a completely different start direction. How simple is that to help you create an effortless turn in your golf swing? Simply drop that right foot back, that trail foot back. It's going to help you preset a bit more of an open hip turn. And then on the way down, if you still swing exactly the same on the way down, your hips aren't going to be as open. Your hand path's not going to kick as much out, allowing you to straighten out that path a little bit to gain some more face control and hopefully hit those longer, straighter golf drives. Let me know in the comments down below if this helps. Super simple golf swing tip to help you with your driver. I hope it does help. Let me know in the comments. And if you're not subscribed to the channel and you're enjoying the content, make sure you hit that big red subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up, turn that bell on so you get notified of when I upload all my new videos. Look forward to seeing you in the next one.